Now, let's get to 2016 and get through the thing. This was the next big one. In 2016, not far from Stonehenge, Anstey Farm Shop, this remarkable thing appeared. And no one knew what Mr. Gyro, a friend of mine, took the picture. And there's the farm shop, pick your own farm. Over here you can see the numbers 16 for 16, and this big thing appeared. Now what does it mean? Look at the detail of this. Look, just amazing, isn't it?
Perfect.
Pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. Anybody think this was done with rope and boards?
Yeah, they're getting better.
Better. The rope and boards guys are getting better. And actually it's very subtle. Actually you could decode it. When you figured out what the letters mean, I was one of the people to do this. It meant these letters, alien looking letters, code for Mothership. I won't explain how we do it because I don't have time. All these alien looking letters mean Mothership, Mothership. And around a flower of life. And so they're bringing us the flower of life. When they come in their mothership, they're bringing us the flower of life. Here's what it is. The Quetzalcoatl headdress. It looks like an Aztec headdress, and pictures of the Quetzal bird, Q, and the Quetzal feathers, and his little eyes poking out, and his beard. You know, the Mayans didn't have beards, so the European shows up there with beard, and they made a big thing out of it. His little beard, and this just looks like and you have various little Mayan symbols for time around the outside. I would go into it more, but we don't have time. So when's he going to come? So they drew this crop picture here. So what we have to do is understand what that crop picture means, and he'll tell us when he's going to come. So here's another one. That actually describes Venus. It turns out Venus is an 8-year orbital cycle. This is the crop picture. This is the cycle of Venus. Every 8 years, Venus comes back to the same place. That's simple. I'll just show you. Skip that. Here it is. Here's a diagram. In 2015, Venus was here. In 2023, Venus, Earth and Venus are here, the same place. 2015, Venus is here. 2023 is here. And that's, you see, there's Venus and Earth. There's Venus and Earth, same place. 8 years later, and that's what all these 8 symbols mean, going around the outside. So we're talking about 8-year symbol of Venus, 8-year cycle of Venus. And inside there's 6 crescents. So why have they put 6? Maybe 6 out of the 8 years is all we need. And next to the crop picture, further the puzzle, they drew next to this little mound with dots. I just wanted to show real crop pictures alike. That little mound with dots also shows the 7-fold symmetries. That little thing I've drawn there. So this is what you have to do. And here it is again. Now if you remember our friend the clock, it's exactly the same as this mound. So the clock in August was the same as the mound in June. This is intentional. So this clock here we saw in August, which we were trying to read, the landing wheel, was based in something back in June. So now you talk about very high levels of intellect here, aren't you? You probably won't be able to follow in a seminar. I just wanted to show how intellectually complex it is. So you see these little dots around here, these things? 1, 2, 3, 2 like that. And there's the crop picture. So if we put them on top of one another, if we take the one from June and the one in August and combine them, we can read the clock. That's what the thing is. So we recombine, we have to superimpose 2 different crop pictures. That's the nature of the puzzle. We can't do it with one. We put 2 together like this, and then we can read the clock. It looks like about 2:30, doesn't it? So here's the 12. There's 2 hours, 30 minutes. And now each thing, there's 2 years, and we have another 30 minutes. It might be 3 years if each hour is 2 years. So that's the way it works. It's a puzzle. So this suggests about 3 years when you work out the mathematics. Now this is too hard for you to do. Here's our friend, the thing. But I wanted to show you the intellectual complexity of this is quite high, isn't it? This is how the crop circle puzzles work. High IQ puzzles. Now you go, really, how's everybody's heads doing? Have they exploded yet? Okay, there you are now, okay. Okay, now, sometimes crop pictures make thousands of symbols. I don't know what these mean. I know what this end of it means. I don't know what that side means. This is some planetary stuff. I won't get into it. And I figured this out. I can't remember right now. But look at all these symbols. It's serpents, Mayan pyramids.
So when you think about how this whole idea of this crested head has matured through the ages for thousands of years, and even the Mohawk Indians, the Mohawks had the same style crest and headdress. And the ancient people made statues of these alien creatures they said they saw. Why would these ancient people make representation of these creatures that they saw, and they look like reptiles? Because they very well might have been reptiles. Aztecs and Mayas